We love her characters, but we like her best when she's being herself. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Jennifer Lawrence moments.
Or not peeing my pants, but I peed when I was sleeping. I wet the bed, and I just thought that was like, who wets the bed when they're 13?
Right.
And so I couldn't wait to get to school to tell everybody.
What? That?
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. This actress is known for being genuine and down-to-earth in real life. So for this list, we'll be taking a look at some of our favorite moments when she was quirky, awkward, or just plain awesome.
Hi, yeah, this is my life now. Hey, Jack. Hey, Jennifer. How are you?
Number 10. Getting revenge on Chris Pratt.
Wow, this is really bad. Maybe I should help with this.
It came as no surprise to anyone that Jen and Passengers co-star Chris Pratt get along, since they're both known for their senses of humor. In fact, they became close enough that Chris decided to make fun of Jen on Instagram by cropping her out of all of his pictures.
It's always a bad sign when Chris seems sincere about something.
On his talk show, Jimmy Kimmel asked Jen if she was going to do anything about it. So they got out spray paint cans and did a little bit of graffiti on a bus that featured an ad for their movie. Their fake rivalry is endlessly adorable.
There we go.
There we go.
Number 9. Vogue short film.
Hi, my name is Michelle Obama. Hi, my name's Britney Spears. Kate Moss.
J-Law has proven time and time again that she's not your typical celebrity. She's not exactly known for taking herself seriously, and seems to love mocking her own fame. That's exactly what she does in a short film she shot with Vogue, while on set of a photo shoot for the magazine.
Anyway, what kind of hard-hitting journalistic questions are you gonna ask me?
Part of it involves her dramatically acting and cracking jokes, and the other half has her staging photo shoot B-roll bonding with her co-star.
Who's this handsome man?
This is cold.
I was talking about you.
Do you want me to ride you? I bet you don't.
This short film crams a whole lot of Jen's personality into less than 2 minutes, which is a pretty impressive feat.
This is probably what it's like to be on a date with me.
Number 8. Her crush on Seth Meyers.
And so I had this whole plan, like all week. I was like, he's gonna ask me out. He's totally gonna ask me out. No. Okay. And then like later in the week, I was like, oh, I'm gonna ask him out.
During an interview on Late Night with Seth Meyers that aired in 2015, Jennifer confessed to having a crush on Seth while on the set of Saturday Night Live years before. She even admits to being this close to asking him out, only to find out at the last minute that he was actually engaged.
I was like, cool, good talk. But it was so long ago that now I feel like I can tell you.
Yeah, and it's safe because it worked out. I married that lady.
You're married.
Yeah, so that
now
worked out.
It's safe.
Her self-deprecating humor is as enjoyable as always, especially when she comments on the fact that he wasn't wearing an engagement ring, and then refers to herself as a predator.
They should though. Guys should
Oh
have
my
to wear
God,
one.
I'm like a predator.
Number 7. Meeting Jeff Bridges.
Hi.
Hey there. How you doing? Good to see you.
Oh my God, I'm
Good
so
to
sorry.
see you.
Whenever Jennifer meets someone in the industry who she idolizes, she seems to forget she's famous too and turns into a total fangirl. One such instance was at Comic-Con one year when she got to meet Jeff Bridges. She sees him being interviewed and starts towards him, but then backs out at the last moment and runs away in the other direction before trying again. The interviewers let her take over briefly to ask him questions, and you can see her trying to remain calm while you know she's internally freaking out.
Who's your
favorite character?
I'll say it. I can give a
Does it
great-
rhyme with
I saw
the
a great.
schmood?
I saw a great movie recently.
Number 6. Pranking Smosh.
So you're just nervous because your friend was supposed to do this, but
My friend was supposed to do this, but, you know, I volunteered as tribute.
Ian and Anthony of the popular YouTube channel Smosh have a habit of pranking celebrities during interviews. But this time, they were the ones being pranked. A fan of their series collaborated with Jen and the other stars of the Hunger Games to beat them at their own game.
Shoot Ian again, right in the face.
Do you want to go for 2, or do you think that's...
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Oh, okay, that was
Keep going.
way off.
I was off.
While Anthony feeds Ian things to say and do through an earpiece, Josh and Liam are doing the same with Jen, so that Ian thinks the interview is going very, very badly.
I just feel like this is like a waste of everybody's time. I'm sorry. I feel like you're not really a professional.
After walking out of the interview, Anthony joins Ian in the room where they eventually find out they've been pranked, and are so relieved.
And this is the mastermind behind the whole thing.
Number 5. Playing Box of Lies.
Inside my box is a very curious thing. Which is not the first time I've said that.
Wait.
No matter who you pair J-Law with, her rapport with them is going to be hilarious. Jimmy Fallon is a funny guy, so their game of Box of Lies is nothing short of a blast. The game consists of describing an item the other can't see, and having them guess whether they're telling the truth.
Why doesn't anybody ever want to dance with us?
I mean, I just don't understand. We're good dancers.
We're very good dancers.
We're very good dancers.
Every time we go to Coachella, nobody wants
I
to
go to
dance
Coachella and I'm
with
like,
us.
Jimmy is the host, and yet Jennifer definitely steals the show. She has Jimmy laughing pretty much the entire time. She doesn't win the game, but she gets an A for effort.
you lie.
Oh my God! You're right!
I'm so happy I won.
Number 4. Insulting each other with Chris Pratt.
I really loved you in Everwood. Said no one ever.
We can't get enough of Jen and Chris's friendship, so we had to include another moment featuring the Jurassic World star. This time, their fake rivalry is put to the test when they participate in a segment of BBC Radio's Playground Insults, where the goal is to throw jibes back and forth and make the other laugh.
You are so dumb that I consciously make an effort not to use compound words or words more than 3 syllables.
Before even beginning, they both look on the verge of laughter, and Jen can't even get through her own insult to Chris without cracking a smile. We dare you to try watching this without cracking up.
You are so old that your publicist is a registered nurse.
Number 3. Meeting Jack Nicholson.
It was just really just shocking. I think that's the first time I think I've ever felt like actual shock.
Fresh off her first Oscar win, Jennifer is being interviewed backstage when up walks Jack Nicholson, who interrupts the interview just to give her a heartfelt congratulations. Her reaction when she realizes who it is reminds us that she's still new to the industry and gets starstruck as easily as anyone would.
Good to see you.
I love Jimmy.
Oh my God, thank you.
She plays it cool though, and even flirts with him a little. But as soon as his back is turned, she totally freaks out. Even though Jen's Oscar affirms she's one of them, part of her clearly still looks at her peers as celebrities.
I was going to ask you, what are you going to remember about tonight? I think it is.
Number 2. Meeting Damian Lewis.
You've never met him before?
That is Brody. I've never met Brody before. Oh my, I can't.
Okay, you want to meet him now?
No. Be cool.
Okay.
We imagine it must be surreal meeting the stars of your favorite shows. And when you're famous, those opportunities present themselves far more often. Jennifer had a massive fangirl moment when she spotted Damian Lewis from Homeland being interviewed right next to her. But it's possible she regretted meeting him after the experience.
Are you upset that he died? I'm great.
You know they killed him off.
They killed him off. What? They killed him off.
They killed him off on the show.
The 2 women conducting the red carpet interviews let slip that his character dies on the show, even after Jennifer had said she wasn't up to date. Jen's reaction to having her favorite show spoiled makes her so relatable.
I can't believe you did that. I don't even know what to say.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
So I had my full security. I was like, find Donald Trump, because I was adamant on finding him and then making a video of me going, hey, Trump, you. You just have to look past it. You look how you look and be comfortable. What are you gonna do? Be hungry every single day to make other people happy? That's just dumb.
Are you excited?
I'm excited.
All right, buckle down and get comfortable. My first question,
Okay.
do you think it's a coincidence that Reggie Bush's wife looks just like you? I don't.
Number 1. Post-Oscars press conference.
Start with 190 and go to 123.
This isn't like an auction, right?
Yes.
You guys are gonna take it away.
After her famous trip up the stairs accepting her Oscar, you'd think she'd be embarrassed. But that isn't exactly a word that ever applies to Jennifer Lawrence.
Was that on purpose? Absolutely.
Was it a fault? What happened?
What do you mean what happened? Look at my dress.
She walked into her post-Oscars press conference cracking jokes before the questions even started, and even admitted to having a bit to drink.
that's what I did. And then I got my hair and makeup done. And then I came to the Oscars. I'm sorry, I did a shot before I...
Since this was her first big win, the situation was foreign to her. And you could tell she wasn't entirely sure what to do. But the way she handled herself and answered the questions perfectly sums up why we love her so much.
You don't worry about peaking too soon.
Well, now I am.
Yeah.
God.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Ms. Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.